Good evening. My name is James. I'm here again with Jordan, and we here at Survive Anything Limited are ready to bring you our next installment of Surviving Anything. Today's topic of discussion is chick flicks. Jordan, take us away.
Well guys, today we're going to cover a couple of really basic topics on kind of how guys or what a lot of guys in America these days are going to have to deal with every day. So you got the girlfriend, you're coming home from work, you're going to be faced with these situations fairly often, at least twice or 3 times a week, depending on how often your girlfriend's going out. So what we're going to talk about today is really going to hit kind of that statistic of like where your free time is going to meet and intersect with what she's wanting to do. So we're going to go over a couple of tips that can help you kind of survive these situations. In specific, we're going to talk about chick flicks. So you're going to see a couple of situations where James and I are going into the field, and we're going to be testing these things. We're going to be putting ourselves directly into harm's way about 99.9% of the time in this episode. So just try and do your best to keep up, and I think James and I are going to have a lot of good stuff for you guys.
So after we go into the field for a short while, we're going to come back here. We're going to have sort of a debriefing session where we're going to explain why what we did is more effective than some of the other techniques maybe out there, and what the dangers really are that are involved with chick flicks, because people really don't know. And that's why we're here, is to raise awareness and give you as men tools. And we have here Discovery for Men's Health. And we're going to be talking about some of the contents of this magazine and how you can sign up to receive it. So, sure thing. Let's get started. All right. As we're going into the field, we're going to explain what we're doing as we're doing it and why it's going to help you as men to survive chick flicks and other activities that your girlfriend might be interested in. Today, specifically, again, our topic is chick flicks. And the subject matter for these experiments, or rather sort of field tests, is called Ever After with Drew Barrymore. It's sort of a low budget. It's pretty scary stuff. They try to bring in elements of history and the book called Utopia, and they try to really map out what a perfect relationship should be like.
It's really disgusting.
It's really disgusting, and it's difficult to watch. It is very difficult not to lose man points.
It's not impossible.
But it's not impossible, exactly, and that's why we're here. So Jordan, with our first tip of the day, take it away.
Now at this point, it's very important that James and I focus ourselves. We're practicing an ancient meditation technique taught to us by Bedouin slaves. We're ready.
As we're preparing to head into the containment zone, where we'll be watching the chick flick, Jordan and I must put on our sunglasses to make sure that we're safe from losing man points at all times.
Alrighty guys, this is where those fancy sunglasses are really going to come in handy. With them, James and I will easily be able to deflect the abominations of the chick flick.
Technique number 2, using an iPod with headphones. In these shots, Jordan and I both use headphones on an iPod to block out the feminine noises of the chick flick.
Alright, in this scenario, James is utilizing both his phone and his iPod. He's texting and playing games, which is going to keep your man cards at an absolute max.
Sometimes, using an iPod that has games on it is important to distract yourself completely from the chick flick. Keeping your focus on a violent game can really help save the man points. Watch as I use this technique during the movie. 13 hits. Yeah!
Whew, that was pretty rough. Hey, why don't you take the next few moments here with this relaxing montage and check off any of the effects of the chick flick.
Alright Jordan, now that we're out of the containment zone, let's take our glasses off and do a little debriefing. Well, what'd you think?
I think it went really well, you know, James. We got to go through several great techniques with the headphones, the iPods, video games, all sorts of stuff to just block out as much as possible any effects from the chick flick. So, you know, I think it was real successful. I really enjoyed that.
I agree. Now, the one thing that you'll notice about all of the shots that we have film is we always watch the chick flick with a girl.
Absolutely.
It's very important not to watch a chick flick by yourself, as a guy, or with another guy.
Forbidden.
Forbidden.
Absolutely forbidden.
Man cards have been revoked for far less, and I would hate to see what the authority for man points control would do to someone who would watch a chick flick by himself or with another guy. There's a lot of problems associated with that frankly we don't have time to go into. Anyway, but the truth of the matter is, we picked one of the hardest chick flicks to get through. As I said, it was low budget. That increases the man points taken per minutes watched. It had Drew Barrymore in it, also increasing the man points lost for time watched. So really showing that the techniques of wearing sunglasses and using headphones, as you were saying, and so forth, and how effective those are. You know if you're watching anything better, even slightly more masculine than ever after, then you know that those techniques are going to be maybe even a little overkill. So and that's what we want.
Sure thing. So until next time, folks.
Until next time, and don't forget, call 1-800-FIGHT to sign up for Men's Discovery Magazine, where you can find out more facts about chick flicks and bear chasing and creek jumping and tree climbing and all of the things that we hope to cover in the future here at Survive Anything.
Amen.
Don't forget to make a donation, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Have a great night.
That was good. Future looks bright. Here at Survive Anything.